Most experts tell you that if you want to scale your business, you need to hire a team of SDR on the Philippines or do over 10 hours per day on DMs. They are wrong. In fact, they're lying to you because they're creating Founder Bottleneck. In the last 12 months, I have booked over 300 meetings with 0% human, no hiring, no training, no ads, no inbound posts, no cold email, no cold calling, none of that. In the next 16 minutes, I'm gonna show you the AI sales avatar methodology that have allowed me to make over $100,000 for my business. If you're a business and you are not using this outreach, you are not using AI, your business is gonna be left behind for the businesses, for the competitors that are using this. My name is Daniel Kalirgos and I'm the founder of Clip to Lead AI. In the last 12 months, I've not only made $100,000 and booked over 300 calls, but I have also helped more than 50 clients here in the agency. I've also been featured in Liam Otley YouTube channel with over 700,000 subscribers talking about my agency, and I also run the first free AI sales avatar school community. So let's just jump right into the content. So how to book 300 high qualified meetings with zero human outreach. Okay, this is what I'm going to explain today here. As I told you before, this is the proof of what I have created. And the first thing I want to talk about is the problem, right? As a founder, you have some kind of bottlenecks in your business, right? So the first, for example, is the time trap. You don't have like unlimited time to do everything that you want. So you cannot be spending more than 4, 5, 6 hours every day just to sending DMs on LinkedIn, just trying to speak with ideal customers, or managing SDRs, or actually, like constantly having to see what everybody's doing in your team. You actually have to run the business. You actually have to improve the product, the strategy. So there's way more things than just like spending time in this prospecting activity. Also, the biology problems. So all of the people that work for you, if they are humans, of course, you have to manage, and they have their own problems, their own emotions. They will, of course, get tired, they need to rest, and all of that. So they can only send some kind of DMs, or they can only book so many meetings per week or month, not infinitive. And of course, because of that, you have like a ceiling, right? So you will only be able to grow as the number of people that you have in your organization also grows, right? You can scale more than the volume required for these people to manage. You cannot have 1,000 people to manage. It's impossible as a human being, right? So this is the math that we have. So if you actually think that scaling about hiring more people, doing more work, this is going to be a linear let's say growth. So you do more and then you will be having the same result. But what we want here is to have exponential results, which means that you want to do less, you want to hire less people, you want to have less people, and you want to get more. So that's exactly what we do with this outreach, which is here, right? So the solution that we have is that your AI digital twin or your AI avatar is the same thing. So pretty much, what is a digital AI avatar? This was born in 2023. It's mainstream right now. It's pretty much just creating an identical twin of yourself, somebody that has your voice, somebody that has your face, and can actually pitch in your behalf, talk in your behalf while you are sleeping. And because of that, it can actually work 24/7, right? It can send videos, it can send audios. It can make you be in different kind of places and personalize every message to the lead without you having to do any of that, okay? And that will create familiarity, of course, for your leads. So it's actually getting a human touch in the outreach that you're doing in your business, that you're doing without having to hire more people using AI in this context, okay? Now, because of this, of course, it's a perfect persistence, system. So it will never get tired. It will never be like, oh, I don't want to do this follow-up. I don't want to send this audio. I don't want to send this image or text. It's completely reliable. You know exactly what's going to happen, and you can actually automate most of the process, of all the process. Okay, so there is a window of opportunity right now. Like I said, this technology was born in 2023. This year is gonna grow 10 times more than 2024. So because of that, the businesses that are jumping in this technology right now are gonna be the ones that have more of the benefit of this outreach. In 3-4 years, it's going to be standardized. So the Windows opportunity, it's actually now. Okay, so. And then is this a technology? So I'm just gonna create the videos and that's it? No. So this is an important distinction, right? We do not create an avatar. We do not just create the videos. we have a system. Okay, so we go way beyond the avatar. The ASAA avatar agency that I created, it is not a file that I give you and then you just have all of your avatars here. No, this can actually be done for anybody. What we have is a system. Our system is designed not just to create videos, but actually to consistently book meetings with leads that you want. Because of that, the creation part of the videos is a very small fraction of the whole system. This, let's say, a avatar, they need to have a script, a consistency. They need to have a length of the video. You need to know what to say. You need to know when to send it, when to not send it. So all of this is the system that we have created. And also the most important, we do not want you to work more. We want you to work less. So that means that this system is designed to be managed only with 10 to 20 minutes, 25 minutes per day. That's it. You can actually see the success cases of actually my clients talking about this. And if you want to do it yourself, feel free to do it. That's the theme. Okay. And I'm going to be very, I'm going to talk about this because a lot of systems, they promise like, oh, I want to give you 60 meetings, 100 meetings, 50 meetings, but then you have to hire 3 VAs in Philippines. You have to post 5 posts on LinkedIn. You have to do a lot of inbound, outbound, like cold calling. So we don't do any of that. So we just do this approach, 15 to 20 minutes per day, and then we get you the meetings that you want. How many meetings? We can talk between 15 to 20 very high qualified meetings. Okay, we're not talking about 100 meetings or 60 meetings or 50 meetings, but we're talking about just with 10, 20 minutes per day, and that's it. Okay, so that's the minimum invested that we want. And the real outcome, like I said, is the meetings, is not the videos. Now, what are the 3 pillars of the ASAA tech, which means the ASAA avatar agency model, right? So 3 pillars for this are pretty much first, the video avatar, of course. We use HeyGen, which is the best right now platform to create AI avatars. This was pretty much the pioneers of this technology to create, again, videos that are exactly with your face. Second, we use voice layers. 11 Labs is one of the best right now in the market. 11 Labs and HeyGen has also combined to actually create the perfect videos with your voice, with cloning voice. And of course, we use GPT-5 to personalize all of the interactions, right? We can use GPT-5, you can use Gemini, but the most important thing is that we need to be contextualized on the LinkedIn, and every interaction has to be personalized. That's the thing when we do this outreach. It has to be personalized to the detail, okay? So these 3 technologies have been combined to create the AI clone that will prospect in your behalf, and that you will only manage with 10 to 20 minutes per day. That's it. Okay, now let's keep going here. So what is the step 1 that we do if we're talking about this outreach? So step 1 is very easy. Create your identical twin, create your AI avatar. Okay, so basically you just go to any account like HeyGen and you have to record a video of yourself. Usually it's 2-minute video, 3 minutes, 4 minutes maximum video. There is some guidelines that you have to do. For example, look at the camera, have good illumination, things like that. Very, very easy to do. You're gonna shoot 3 different outfits. So for example, you're gonna have one outfit with the chair, the second outfit with a teacher and stuff like that. Okay, and at the last thing, you always have to remember, look at the camera, and the most important thing is not the content but the image. Okay, so this is how you're gonna create just the video part of yourself, and then with that we will actually put the scripts that we know that they convert, right? So this is also very important. Now, in the second part here, we're going to talk about how, once you have your AI avatar, how you're going to be able to talk to the leads that you want, right? So we use this as an outbound system, which is very important, and it's the best outbound system in the world. The first thing, we have to identify your target, right? So we use LinkedIn Sales Navigator for this, and we only target people which has at least $1,000 per month in service. So this will be your ideal client. If you want to target somebody that has a service that is like $200 or $300, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't really work because it's too low of a ticket. So you want at least $1,000. So like I said before, agency owners, consultant, coaching, or B2B SaaS companies are extremely well for this. Now, second, you need to be able to extract the data of these leads. So for example, the name, the company, the recent points, the job title, the city, all of the pain points of the business, something that they talk about the outbound section of it will be extracted automatically for you to be able to do what? To create the content. So the number 3 is contextual intelligence. So pretty much the system will understand these data points and then will make a specific message and a specific content adapted to that lead with their information and for the business that it has. Okay, so again, it's completely personalized, and this will be able to do in this outreach. We do this in this outreach, and this is the key differentiation, because we will want to get attention of the lead with the video, but second, we need to be able to engage, and we engage with personalization. Okay, that's the key. So that's pretty much it. And the most important thing here, I will say, is how you create the list of leads. Okay, if you want have a good number of high quality meetings, you have to have quite high quality leads, and Sales Navigator is the best for that because it allows you to do that. Okay, step 3 pretty much is just pattern interrupt. Okay, so we know how to create scripts that allows you to have 40, even 50% reply rates. I mean, 50% reply rates, that's crazy. Yes, again, don't believe me, just look at the success cases that I have here, but it is true. Okay, so you could say something like, hey name, how are you? I saw that you are the CEO of this company in this city, and that your role is this, that's your job title, and that you have been working in this specific niche, and I wanted to make this quick video, something like this, completely personalized. So hyper personalization is one of the pillars of that scripts. The second is value first approach. So we never ever impose, oh, let's talk tomorrow, you need to talk to me, or something like that. We always lead with curiosity and with value. So we're going to be able to always say, hey, listen, I saw this, I would like to share this information based on what I have to think about yourself. And always, never slap pitching, we always ask if we can actually talk about our service, talk about how we can add value. If they say no, it's okay. If they say yes, we do it. And always is permission based. Okay, so we will never say, here's my calendar link, or here's what I do. No, we will always leave the person allow us to do it. So we will always say, like, hey, is it okay if I send my calendar list? Is it okay if I send you another video? Is it okay if I send you a success case? Would you like me to send something else? You need any more information? They are in control, or at least we create the illusion that they are in control, and we guide into the system that we want. Okay, and the best thing that I can do is that all of this process will be with AI, so will only take 10 to 15 minutes. Without AI, this will honestly be at least 40 hours per week, so that will be like the whole week. But with this, we only do 10 to 15 minutes per day, so we can create hundreds of videos very, very fast. Okay, and this is the value bridge that we have. This is the sequences that we have. So once we have the video, when we have the leads, when we have the scripts, and everything is in place, then we start with the sequences. Well, we have around 3 sequences, and the goal is to make somebody that doesn't know who you are into somebody that, hey, I want to talk to this business, I want to talk to Daniel, I want to know what he has to say. So again, the first sequence is pretty much the ask permission video. We have a hook, we send audio, we send images, all of this completely personalized to the lead. There's some also emotional image that we send to the lead to get us to respond and to watch the video. The second sequence, after the lead has agreed for us to continue, is to actually send the offer video, and we do the follow-ups. Every follow-up, again, is completely personalized, and in this video we will explain what we do, completely personalized to that person, and with a very specific script that we know that it convert. And of course, once we ask, is it okay for us to send our calendar link to talk to them, to add value to them, then we will send in a sequence number 3 the calendar link, which will pretty much be, here's my calendar, and then allow him to book a meeting with you. Okay, so again, Daniel, this will be very standard for a lot of other systems. Yes, maybe, but how many of these systems you only do with 10 or 20 minutes per day and have at least 40 to 50 reply rate? Like probably none of that, right? You will have to talk to, I don't know, 100 people to get maybe 1 or 2 replies. If you do a DM, or you're just spamming you lead, we don't do any of that. Okay, so that's pretty much the whole system. And now at any point, if the leads reply with a question or it has an objection, then you have your AI sales specialist, which is a GPT that I have created myself. So in the system that we also have created here that use this technology, we will tell you exactly when the lead replies to you, and we will give you a smart categorization, which means that we will categorize the reply of the lead based on what they say. So it's, hard objection, soft objection, it's a question with intent, it's a question with intent. All of these will be able to give you the system. And then the GPT model that has been trained with more than 300 booking calls will give you the best script and will give you, let's say, the next sequence for you to move it, right? Before we talk about the 3 sequence, now you're gonna be able to move it to the sequence that we have pre-built before with the reply that the GPT has given you. Same thing for overcoming objections. Let's say that the lead node is that ASAA, 2 or 3% of lead node is that ASAA. It's okay. We say yes, of course. We acknowledge that ASAA. You have a great eye, and then you move on to the value proposition of your business. Okay, so that's what we want. Okay, at the end, what we want is like a call booking that is completely smooth in the whole process, and using AI to leverage it, using GPT to overcome objections, which is a very important part. All of the follow-ups, all of this will be done by the system themselves. Okay, so what I want you to do now is actually I want you to see the video that I'm showing you right now, in which you can see how I can actually automate the whole system and the whole platform. Okay, and I'm going to give you 2 gifts right now for you. So the first one is that if you actually are a builder, if you want to create your own AI sales avatar agency, or you're just starting and you want to implement this, there is a free school community that I created. I'm going to show you here. So the free community, you can just look at here in the school. You can see the video of everything that I'm talking to you. There is a lot of people that are interacting in this school every single day and talking about how it's doing for them. There is a classroom with over 3 hours of courses for you to be able to implement this yourself with almost 0 budget. And also, if you want to see success cases, you can just come here and click the success cases, so you can actually have a good amount of knowledge about everything that we're doing, and it's completely free. Also, if you actually would like to talk to me because you want to skip this and go quickly into how you can apply this for your business today, then there's a link in the description of this video, and also in my YouTube about section for you to be able to talk to me. Okay, so again, the most important thing for you is to remember that this technology exists. There is a lot of businesses that are using this technology. I don't want you to be left behind. So either book a call with me, subscribe in the free school community, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.